severe thunderstorm watch has been issued. New severe thunderstorm watch has been issued. New severe thunderstorm watch has been issued. Severe thunderstorm watch has been issued. New severe thunderstorm watch has been issued. severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Alrighty, we are live here with more severe weather coverage. Was not really expecting to go live at all today. But what did prompt us to go live was what was down here. We don't have a tornado warning on this anymore, but if we go back in scans here, we had a large there we go. We had a large, possibly a violent tornado on the ground down here, northeast Cloverdale. I did notice it late, and I apologize for that. Um, and that is kind of the reason why there is no longer a tornado warning on it, is because we kind of went live late for it. But we are live here, and we have one tornado warning right now. And that is over in northeastern Indiana and northwestern Ohio. We're looking at some rotation on this storm here, just west of Edon, and this does actually have quite a hook on it as well. One thing we really need to talk about today is the risk for tomorrow. I am not ruling out a high risk of severe weather tomorrow, which can't believe that, but this looks like a significant tornado outbreak that is going to happen tomorrow. If we go to models here, we're going to look at the HRRR latest run that is in. We're going to need this one. If we take a look at this, we're looking at a lot of possible supercells tomorrow. That looks really, really, really scary looking. Um, this does look like it will also have a straight line damaging wind threat with this line. Um, but we're also looking at a very good chance of long track violent tornadoes tomorrow as well. It, there is a chance that we have just a line of storms, but we aren't overly sure. The likely result is going to be a significant tornado outbreak right as of now. We're waiting for the latest scan or the latest model run to come in. It's currently 7 hours out. It's not, or sorry, it's 16 hours out. It's not quite out there yet, so we are waiting for that. Let's go back to radar here. The cell that was producing a significant tornado has absolutely died. It's gone. Look at this. It just died. What? That's
A new PDS
crazy.
severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
But we do have one tornado warning still. Honestly, I don't really see anything tornadic on this as of now. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up canceling this warning. But yeah. Another thing I do want to mention is we do have tropical storm warnings. We do have a tropical system forming, and we have tropical storm warnings down here. Cone of uncertainty is currently not in weather front that I know of. Let's see. I don't think. Oh, is it this? There it is. Okay, we're good. Okay, that's it. Alright, now we're good. Okay, so it's currently a tropical depression coming off of Corpus
New
Christi.
severe thunderstorm watch has
Corpus
been
Christi
issued.
here, and it's going to be moving to the northeast and is expected to become a tropical storm around Galveston, uh, Texas here, and then end up making landfall, I believe, as
New
a
severe
tropical storm in
thunderstorm watch has
Beaumont
been
and Lake
issued.
Charles area. We do also have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning over here in Kansas for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 2.75-inch hail. That is
New severe thunderstorm
baseball-sized
watch
hail.
has been issued.
Baseball-sized hail here that we are currently looking at. Once again, I believe this is going to be Tropical Storm Arthur down here.
New severe
So Tropical Storm
thunderstorm watch has
Arthur
been
is what is
issued.
coming. Very significant storm system that is going to be bringing a tornado threat as it comes to shore. Here is HRRR. We are expecting a lot of rain right now.
New severe thunderstorm watch has been issued.
We're gonna need this one. There we go. But we are looking at just crazy amount of rain. We're looking at possibly, if I bring this all the way,
New
we're looking
severe
at
thunderstorm watch has been
possibly
issued.
7 inches of rain over here in Hammond, Louisiana, and 3 inches in New Orleans. If we take a look at the Rufus model, I think it's way, way over. But the Rufus model is hinting at 30 inches of rain in Baton Rouge, Louisiana,
New
which
severe
I think is
thunderstorm
way
watch
over the
has been
top,
issued.
but you know, there is a chance, I guess. We gotta say there is a chance. So yeah, lots of rain is going to be expected from this tropical storm Arthur that is going to be making landfall in the Louisiana area. So we are seeing tropical storm warnings coming in still. Okay, let's go back over here. Do 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 do. Alright, we're looking at the maximum expected hail size in here real quick. I'm not overly sure. I think are we on the wrong? We are on the wrong storm. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, on our destructive severe thunderstorm warning, we are looking at a possibly 3.2 inch in diameter hail right now. Currently tracking towards Cullison. There we go. I like that. I like having smoothing on MRMS for stuff like this. But yeah, we are looking at possibly 3.2 inch in diameter hail, currently tracking to the south towards Cullison and Coates, Kansas right now. It is currently warned for 2.75 inch, so this could be upgraded to a higher amount. It has latest scan shows about 2.6 being the maximum, so that's a bit more to what the warning currently is. We do also have possibly 2.1 inch sized hail over here. I believe this is a 2.5 inch severe thunderstorm warning, so that makes sense there. Once again, tomorrow does look like a huge day of severe weather. It looks like a big event. There's definitely a high ceiling with a significant severe event likely to take place. We do currently have a moderate risk, large enhanced risk going into Missouri all the way to Ohio, and we even have a slight risk going all the way up to Rochester. Um, this looks like a significant day. We have a significant wind risk. I wouldn't be surprised seeing a 45% wind risk in the next outlook here. I would not be surprised if it gets upgraded. But if this does look like to be a discrete supercell risk, I think we're going to see a high risk, possibly a high risk of tornadoes for a 30% risk. If this does end up being more of a line of storms, this is most likely going to end up being a 45% hail risk here. Tornado threat is very, very elevated. I would not be surprised if we see a 30% tornado risk, which would give us a high risk with the SIG 2 threat we currently have. But we that would be a high risk of tornadoes here, and currently with a SIG 2 tornado threat indicating EF3 plus tornadoes being possible in this area, including places like Kankakee, Springfield, Peoria, and Lafayette, as well as Champaign and Lincoln. We also have a SIG 1 threat going all the way into Missouri, all the way east towards Toledo, Ohio. So we're going to be looking at this all tomorrow, afternoon and evening. Possibly intense tornadoes tomorrow with a possible high risk of severe weather. Back up to our current tornado
A new
warning.
PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Back up to our current tornado warning here. There is still a hook on this, but looking at velocity, I'm seeing just very broad rotation at the moment. So once again, I wouldn't be surprised if this um, ends up getting canceled, but not really looking at much of a tornado threat at the moment. It's very crazy how much the cell just died over here south of Indianapolis here. Real quick, let's look at Hayes Triple R here, and we're gonna look at the tornado threat here. Significant tornado parameter. These are kind of the tornado parameters we are looking at tomorrow. We are looking at significant area of strong tornadoes being possible. We're looking at areas upwards of 8. We have an area of 8 over here. Down near Decatur, we're looking at 6. Bloomington area also around 6 to 7. And Peoria 7.6 around that. We're also gonna look at Cape here. We're looking at some significant Cape values as well. So looking at around 4 to 5,000 joules per kilogram, which is instability here. Looking at our winds, we are looking at just crazy amounts of upper level winds right now as well. This looks crazy. Really, really crazy upper level winds right now. Just, we're looking at very, very strong winds tomorrow as well. So, our new model run is coming in now. Looking at tomorrow, we could end up having a isolated tornado in the morning tomorrow, somewhere in Illinois or Wisconsin. Afternoon hours, we're looking at stuff clearing out here, which we're seeing near Peoria, with all of this warm area coming in. We're going to see supercells start forming here around 3 o'clock here. Uh, Looking at storms up here near Minneapolis and Rochester, and near 4 o'clock, things are really going to ramp up here. Secondary target is up here. We could have some rotating supercells up here, but this over here, lots of hooks that are going to be developing here. And any storms hooking are going to be producing tornadoes. 5 o'clock is showing a ton of rotating supercells. And we could easily see this tomorrow. This does decrease as we go further towards the west, like in Missouri and Kansas City area. By 6 o'clock, we could be seeing significant tornadoes currently. Significant tornadoes being possible. Going past that, we are still looking at discrete supercells and could still see a violent tornado threat even past 10 o'clock tomorrow. And then after 10 o'clock, we're really looking at significant damaging wind threats uh, towards places like Columbus, Cincinnati, Bedford areas. Um, Once again, there is a chance we do have a high risk of severe weather tomorrow. It looks like tomorrow is going to be a very big event. So, yeah, tomorrow looks huge. I have a feeling tomorrow will definitely be our most significant tornado threat so far this year. You can also see if we go to our correct thing, this is not going to be. Go to, where is it? Here it is. Infrared imagery here. We can see our tropical storm forming down here off the coast of Texas and Louisiana right now. It's kind of fun to watch. Once again, tomorrow does look like a huge day of severe weather. The highest threat is definitely going to be tornadoes. Looking at very, very significant tornadoes tomorrow. With very, very significant wind, a very significant wind threat also possibly developing as well after the tornado threat as well. So it's very crazy what looks like tomorrow right now. I, I keep saying it, but I still think there is a chance we do see a high risk of severe weather tomorrow. Back over to our severe thunderstorm warnings over here in Oklahoma and Kansas. Still have, I believe we still have. We no longer, I take that back. We no longer have a PDS severe thunderstorm warning. We do still have a tornado warning over here in Ohio for Williams County for the next 8 minutes, but we also have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning over here in Woods and Woodward counties in Oklahoma for 60-mile-an-hour winds as well as 1.75-inch in diameter hail. Next, we have a severe thunderstorm warning over here for Pratt County, Kansas for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 2.5-inch hail. For Kansas as well, we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Clark and Ford counties for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 2.5-inch hail as well, which is also a considerable threat. We have another severe thunderstorm warning in Oklahoma here for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 2-inch hail. And we just got a updated severe thunderstorm warning over here with a tornado possible label on it over here for Cherokee County, Kansas. That's going to be tracking towards Joplin right now. This is crazy. This storm, where did this storm go? This storm just died down here south of Indianapolis. It's gone. Over near Bloomington, these are dead too. I mean, everything just died here. Back up here, I mean, everything's dying right now, other than in Kansas and Oklahoma right now. Once again, near Joplin, it does have a rotating wall cloud. In Joplin right now, we do have a report over here in McDowell of a rotating wall cloud on this. So there is our confirmation of a rotating wall cloud on the storm here, tracking towards Joplin, Missouri right now. Do want to say, even though there is a rotating wall cloud possibly on this, I don't think this is going to produce anything. So, just so we're clear on that. Let's take a quick look at the Rufus model for tomorrow. Okay, oh gosh. The Rufus model tomorrow. For tomorrow, I mean. Let's take a look. This is not gonna go that far. Okay, we need we need 18Z. Here we go. Alright, Rufus model for tomorrow. Morning convection going through, we can see that. And then the Rufus model is very interesting here. So go into, that's 3 o'clock. We're seeing some supercells firing up near Peoria. Also have possibly a supercell, rotating supercell near Indianapolis as well. But as we go into 4 o'clock here, there are a ton of supercells over here. I think the Rufus model has this a bit further to the west than the HRRR right now. So that's kind of the difference. But I mean, if we go to 6 o'clock, we're still seeing a ton of rotating supercells here in Indiana, Illinois, and maybe a couple in Missouri as well. Even behind, I mean, there's more cells behind. Wouldn't be as strong, but could also end up producing. Once again, I didn't say this yet, but this red area we had a lot of large tornadoes last Thursday in this area. We had one over here in Couts. I'm not sure where it is, but we had at least one here, one near Kankakee, one near Streeter as well, and one northeast of Peoria as well. There were a lot. Um, I think we're gonna see the same thing possibly happen tomorrow as well. So it looks very, very not good tomorrow, being in the same exact place as last Thursday. The wedge that was over northeast near Washburn was about a half mile wide, by the way. That was an EF3 tornado. They confirmed that as an EF3. Also, the one over here near Hebron and Couch was also an EF3. Let me grab a charger real quick to plug in my phone. It's currently dying, so there we go. Tomorrow looks just I can't. I will. I haven't said this yet, so there is a chance we have a high risk of tornadoes. I also would not rule out a Sig 3 tornado risk as well. We could also see that. Um, we could see a 45 or sorry, a 30% tornado risk as well. We could also see a Sig 3 tornado threat as well. For our wind risk, it is a huge 30%. Once again, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a 45% wind risk be issued. And then for hail, we're looking at a smaller area for strong, or sorry, for large hail. Um, Higher likelihood being near Davenport and Macomb, as well as Peoria. But we're looking at possibly large hail all the way up towards Rochester, down towards Fort Wayne, and even down towards Wichita, Kansas. So it's absolutely crazy what we could be seeing tomorrow. So tornado warning has been canceled, I believe. Let's double check that. No, it's just still on the app for some reason. Alright, tornado warning is gone now, so we are now only down to severe thunderstorm warnings. Okay, well, we're seeing. I know this was this is a short stream here, but with looking how storms kind of just died down over here in our tornado environment, I think we're gonna wind the stream down here. Thanks for watching, anyone who did. And I will 100% see you tomorrow. Goodbye.